What memories or stories have completed the purpose in your life? Welcome back to the current. This is a place for us to slow down, listen, listen to the body, the current energies of the body, and to listen to the current energies out there in the world. And if you're watching the replay, you were drawn by the title or the gene key, welcome. I always like to start in the body. I love looking at the physiology associated with the key, the sun transit of the day, as a way of inviting that energy into the body and then just listening to what wants to come through. So the throat, the thyroid is the area, but the programming partner, its dance partner, is body hair. So we're going to weave in a couple of different things, and then we'll see what wants to come through in the contemplation after. So the neck and the thyroid, we're going to start by, we've been doing this one a lot on the current so far because a lot of the keys have been around the throat. And I think it's a beautiful place to start in a lot of ways because the thyroid connects to our personal rhythm. And so much about this current is, and I feel where the future is going, is to really honor our own unique rhythm. So with your right hand, just grab around the thyroid area. And then with your other hand, we'll grab a little bit lower. And then we're going to just slightly separate the hands apart like that. So one's pulling down, one's pulling up. And then we'll just breathe in through the nose, out the mouth. Look to the left, inhale, nose, out. Look to the right, looking up. And looking down. And then right hand in front, left hand behind. And of course, it's also about speaking in our voice. And the words that we speak have a powerful impact on the world out there. And if we're repeating words from old stories or old identities or our triggered anger or fears. So let's just feel energy coming from your hands into that area. And just contemplating what it means to speak your truth. Inviting that energy into your throat. See if you can lengthen the back of your neck a little bit more. Breathing in through the mouth and out. In and out. In and out. And now we'll do one that's going to include the hair, pulling the hair, but it also really helps release the neck as well. So, and I just had this idea, we can also, if you don't have hair, you can just twist the skin on your head like this. So with the right hand, you're going to be twisting to from the right to the, towards the back. And then with your left hand, you're going to counter twist. So it will be like this. And the idea that I had is like pulling out any old memories or old stories that have completed its purpose in your life. And you don't have to know or think about anything, just the intention. So pulling and then twisting. Breathing in through the nose and out. Turn your head to the left, in and out. To the right, in and out. Just move around intuitively, breathing in through the nose. A couple more breaths. Any memories or stories that have served their purpose, I'm now ready and willing to release. And release. A lot of times people feel a shift and opening in their neck. It's just creating space. Just sitting in a little bit of that stillness. Not trying to think about anything. But if memories or stories do come up that are ready to be released, you can thank them. Let's do the other side. So with the left hand, we're going to pull up. And then the right hand, we're going to pull across towards your thumb. So there's a counter rotation. Pulling up and twist. Breathe into the nose and out the mouth. Moving around. Beautiful. All right, let's sit in that one again. Feeling the space around your neck. Maybe moving your neck around. What memories or stories have completed the purpose in your life? The shadow of this one is forgetting, and the forgetting who we really are by staying looped in old stories or old memories or old identities that are keeping us, preventing us from raising our consciousness. And the gift of mindfulness helps us to become aware when we're stuck in old loops or old stories. And I've found, and it speaks about this gift level as really our creative genius. And so to get out of the shadow, to get out of the loops and old identities, we need to follow some kind of creative spark. Just following the creative spark when it comes, and being open, asking for that creative spark. And the mindfulness in the audio, Richard Rudd speaks to, I can't remember the Chinese name, Hugan. It's basically about remembering a really good memory from your past and allowing your body to feel that really good memory and reminisce about it. Maybe share it with someone you love and just honor some of our memories that way. So I'd love to hear from you. What memory has completed? What memory or what story has completed its purpose in your life? I feel that threshold for myself right now. I've been working on crafting and putting together a new service offering, which is not new in the sense that it's come from the past decade or more of my life experience. And it's felt really great to have the clarity in writing it all out. And it's also bringing up old memories of how I felt at different stages of my journey to get here, being an entrepreneur or being a creative and wanting to be of service, and maybe it's sometimes having trouble expressing that, or the insecurities within me, or the old identities of who I thought that I should be, perhaps skewing various versions of me. And so to reach this level of clarity and to feel the congruence and the coherence of what is now coming through me and what I feel ready to share with the world and offer in a small way, it feels really amazing. And at the same time, I feel a vulnerability, and I also feel a little bit of a disorientation, like a little bit disoriented, because I feel that there's that threshold of feeling this very new energy, this new identity coming forward. And yeah, I've just been sitting with that and moving slow and allowing what wants to come up, whether it's in my body or in my thoughts. And it's a beautiful time. And if you're there also feeling the disorientation, you're not alone. Sending you so much love. Anything you'd like to share in the comments, I always love to read them. And you'll be hearing more, or maybe I'll even be sharing soon below these videos. This offering is called The Current Experience, and it's a private one-to-one experience with your fascia and your body's intuition and working with your body in a one-on-one way. So that's all I'm going to share. I'm just really excited about it and sending you so much love. And I'll see you in the current in the next video.